this little island. Decent fishing right by it, actually. And we come down here to the spillway. It's a man-made pond. It's been turned into a pond, I don't know, 80 years ago or more. We're walking along the dam here over to the spillway. I've seen it dry enough where there's no water coming over it, and I've seen it flood so badly it washed everything away on either side of it. Too cool for the snakes. There's usually snakes over here. So it's Thanksgiving. I'm in Virginia. It's beautiful. Walking along country road. Gotta show you all this stuff. It's just really neat. There are old trenches back in here in these woods from the Civil War. It's very cool. Anyway, more of that same horse farm. Just to give you a sense where we are. There's the pond down there. Go for a little walk. Won't you come with me? I know, same horse farm, but I'm just saying. This may be the Virginian in his natural habitat in the woods near a pasture with horses. Because, well, shit. That's just how you do it. I'm going to show you some more stuff. So I got off the road, just back in the woods a little bit. Went onto a fire road, or a logging road. Oh, big woodpecker. Anyway, all sorts of birds and stuff back in here. And this creek. Now, I showed you where the spillway was. The creek goes through that lowland, and that's how they made the pond. They dammed it up and let it spill through because the creek still comes through. Let's see if there's a way to walk up. It's been a little while. I'll show it to you. 1 second. Coming down the hill here to Rockets Mill. The old mill works that was down here on the New River. That creek that went through the pond, or the creek that became the pond, still flows through and is a tributary to the New River here in Virginia. You can see the rapids down here. Beautiful old house up here. Big old place. And the old mill there on the left. They've sort of redone it. They took some of the old wood and put it back together. But let me show you this. So there's the keep out sign. But a lot of this is actually reconstructed. But that is the old foundation. Some of the old millwork stuff here. Then right through here, see that spillway? That's the old spillway for the mill. You can actually walk up through that. Now there are all these no trespassing signs, and I'm not going to upset anybody. It is after all Thanksgiving, but I want y'all to see this. They've changed it. I mean, a lot of this property has changed hands since I lived out here. But there's an old dam up in the back. And all this is the old mill works. How the people out here used to make their living. But it's a beautiful old place. You can see the old creek bed. And the water would just come right down there. Right down through here. Out into the little river here. Still decent fishing. People living on it. But it's just beautiful. Used to come out here all the time, hang out in the rocks. I wonder if they'd even let you do it anymore. You can paddle on down. Anyway, there you go. When I was in college, hanging out with some friends, someone asked me where I was from. You know, it was early in college. We're always just sort of getting a sense where everybody's from. Tried to explain where I lived and what it was like to live here and all that, and someone just pointed out that we might be landed gentry. I sort of know what that means, I mean, in the Edwardian sense, but I'm not sure I know what it means. But if this is what it means, we live up in the trees and on the water in the country, and you get to wear tweed, well, if that's what it means, then I'm landed gentry. I love it. Except I'm not landed gentry. I don't own any land. My dad owns the land. I'm just clergy. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just talking.